Hi, I'm Dave Boardman. I'm the instructor of Mass Media Communications at MMTC, and I'm glad you're taking part in this project with us. Hey, I'm here at the beach. It's a gorgeous day, and I brought a camera, and I'm here to take some pictures, but I want you to know you don't have to go to the beach or the mountains or the city or any place to take great photos. You can do them right in your own neighborhood, right in your own house, right on your own street, in your own backyard. You know, photography is all about telling stories. It's about finding that image that really connects with you and that helps you speak to other people. It's about seeing something really cool and then finding a way to share that idea with other people. And you don't have to go far away to do that. You don't have to be on a boat. You don't have to be in the sand. You have stories that surround you every single day. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna tell you just a little bit about what I think makes a great photo. I'm gonna show you some of the photos my students have taken in the past year, some from Waterville, a little Oakland, and some Portland photos. Tell you just a little bit about those and why I think they might be good. And then I'm gonna have a couple of my students talk to you directly, and they're gonna tell you about some of their work and some of the things they've learned with me. I want you to stay tuned for the end of this video, because at the end, I'm going to tell you about a challenge that I hope you'll take part in so that you can practice your skills, you can get creative and learn how to tell stories with photos, but also you can have the chance to win a Fujifilm Instax instant camera along with at least 60 film exposures. So you can make some great instant photos of you and your friends, your neighborhood, all kinds of cool things. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. You know, it's easy to think about photos as big day at the beach type pictures or a big cityscape or a mountain. But sometimes what we forget is that it's not the big beach that makes the picture, but it's the little piece of driftwood. Or it's not the big view down your street, but it's that old bicycle on the corner. Sometimes it's not even the whole bicycle that makes a great picture. Sometimes the great picture is the wheel or the pedal or something small. So look around. You know, you can see things right in your own kitchen. An orange, an apple, in just the right light can be really intriguing. Flowers, they're starting to come up all around Maine. Get outside with your phone and see what you can find. You know, it's kind of nice time of year to be doing this. It's spring and we've lost the snow and we're starting to see new things again and things are greening up. So don't be discouraged if there's no leaves out or the grass is still kind of brown. Just look for those little things that tell a story for you. You know, one of the neatest photos I saw of a person, it was a portrait. It wasn't even their whole face. It was just their eye. It was a real tight close-up shot. In our program at MMTC, I help teach students about different kinds of shots, from the wide shot, the shot that shows you the whole beach or the whole yard, to the medium shot, kind of what I have here, shot of about a person's head to close to their waist. I'm a little close for that. To close-ups, where we really just see the face, you know, the face or that object. Maybe it's an apple or that's a big apple. Maybe it's like a pumpkin or an apple or even a tennis ball. And we see that whole object, but up pretty close. To then an extreme close-up, where you don't see the whole apple, you just see a little piece of it. You don't see the whole person, you just see their eye. And you don't see that whole tennis ball, you just see the name right across the front. So variety is really helpful in photography. That's one of the big things I encourage. The other thing I encourage is to be deliberate with what you're taking a picture of. Pose your object just right, take your time with it, move around a little bit, see the different angles of your subject, then get the picture. Don't just snap and shoot. That's what people do when they're on vacation. But photographers, they take their time, they really look at the object, and they kind of craft a picture. Let's take a look at some of the work my students have done. I'll talk just a little bit about that, then you'll hear from them. This first one's by Aiden. Take a look at how just the hands are featured. It really tells a story about one person and what they're doing. Sometimes just random objects make a great photo. Autumn found this bin of electric outlets and made a great composition out of it. Sometimes photographers have to get some different angles, and Billy got right on the ground to get this shot in Portland. You'll see by this next one that sometimes the cool shot is only a piece of the person, right? The camera's down low, we're just getting a sense of this one person's sense of style, and then we see the whole person, and he's got his camera, he's in the streets of Portland, he's out there taking pictures. The littlest things make interesting photos. Look at this one by DJ. It's just a rusty old spring out in his yard, but it's a pretty interesting photo with lots of great colors and hues and shadow, a lot happening. And sometimes we look for interesting people and animals. Don't forget about dogs and cats. They always make great photos. Let's hear from a couple of students. Let's hear what they have to say about how they take pictures.
Hi, I'm Billy Place. I'm in the mass media class at MMTC. My biggest thing when it comes to photography is make sure you take the photo with your eyes before you actually take the photo with the camera. What I mean by that is when you see something that you want to take a picture of, make sure you have what you want the final edit and the final version of the picture is in your mind before you actually take the photo with the camera.
Hey guys, my name is Quinn and I'm from the mass media program. A big photography tip I could give you guys is to make sure your picture always tells a story. It can be something as little as a sunset or someone on their bike. It doesn't have to be anything massive and grand. It can be just something very small in your everyday life.
Hello everybody, my name is DJ McKenzie, and one of the biggest tips I can give you for photography is to take your time. Don't just point and shoot and take one shot and then get out of there. Take multiple pictures and get different angles, and you really can never have too many pictures.
Hey, thanks for sticking with us. So, let me tell you about the challenge. You'll see we've given you a set of pretty cool lenses to go right on your phone. These lenses will help you take all kinds of creative pictures, from kaleidoscope, that's actually my favorite, to fisheye, to telephoto, to macro. You can do a ton of creative things. Explore your world, your house, your room, your backyard, your city, your street, and take a whole bunch of photos, but narrow it down to your best 3. Send those to us. The instructions will be right in the description of this video. And we will pick the winner from all the 8th graders participating in this project. We'll announce it by June 1st, and we will send you a Fujifilm Instax instant camera along with plenty of instant film to get you going. So, I hope you found this was helpful. I hope that you have a lot of fun with photography. And remember, it's not the camera you have, it's the camera you have right with you, and that's probably your phone. So do some great stuff, and we can't wait to see what you come up with.